Now I'm in windshield wiper just because it's a little bit more comfortable on my back right now. YouTube, Facebook, I invite you to take a little bit of time to adjust your body. So the intention today is to just feel relief. Relief from stress, relief from anxiety, April, relief from emotions of whatever might have happened to you recently. And then as we feel the relief, we let go of the shoulders, we relax. And that exhale breath kind of helps us to center our mind and our body. So I'm going to have you cup your hands, YouTube, Facebook, bring your thumbs together, drop your chin into your chest, drop your shoulders. Inhale slowly. And exhale. And if we close our eyes, we can really tune into the feeling of breath in the body. It's magical. So imagine the earth core, the fiery earth core. Just imagine a fire coming from the earth below. That energy of the fire is coming up into your body as we ground. Breathe it in. And then slowly absorb it into your body as you breathe out. And now the sun is bright and shiny. And in Florida, we have these beautiful cumulus clouds that are nice and tall. Visualize that. All of a sudden, the clouds part. And this beautiful healing light from the sun is coming down in through the crown of your head as you inhale. The energy of that. And as you exhale, you're absorbing that into your body. Keep that focus. Now, simultaneously, with your mind, gather the energy from below and above. Bring it into your body with love and connect it into the center solar plex area where your chakra is, your power chakra called Manipura. It's the color of the sun. Feel it warm into your center, spreading throughout your body. And as you exhale, it flows all the way down to your feet. There you go. And as you inhale, it comes up to the crown of the head. Now we're going to take that a step further. We're going to take one hand over the heart and one hand over the belly. Close the fingers. Rest the elbows to the side so you're not hunching your shoulders. You're just relaxing those shoulders, dropping them, feeling that release. Good. And as you inhale, lift the chest a little bit. Reach the top of your head, Frank. Really reach high towards the sky. Breathe in. And then slowly exhale as your body settles in your spine and your vertebra settles. Good. Now concentrate. When you inhale this time, you're filling up your belly like Santa Claus. Breathe in. The chest follows. Inhale. Inhale. One more inhale to fill it up all the way. Hold it. And then slowly exhale. Release it. Drop it. And you'll notice on a micro level that little relief in your body, in your joints. And those are the things that we have to recognize in our body because we tend to put down our bodies a lot. Oh, I don't feel it. Oh, it's not there. It is there. Recognize it. Close your eyes and feel that relief inside of you. Let's take another deep breath and hold it. In, hold. Slowly exhale. 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 Push the belly button to spine so you're squeezing out all the air and you're lifting the pelvic muscle here. So you're holding your pee in. Hold that exhale breath for just 3 seconds. And then relax. The light in me honors and loves the light in you. Namaste. Ooh, what a beautiful way to start the day. Lace the fingers, stretch them forward, and we're going to drop the chin into the chest, and we're just going to round the shoulders, not the whole spine, just the shoulders, really stretching it forward. Breathe in here. Breathe out, relax those shoulders, let them drop. Good. So on the inhale, you feel your shoulders tensing up, lifting up because you're pressing forward. On the exhale, you feel your shoulders dropping and releasing. Now, if your arms get tired, we only have one more time, okay? Inhale. Press them forward. Reach, 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 reach. And then exhale. Once again, sitting up nice and tall. Bringing the hands over the heart in prayer Anjali Mudra, relaxing the elbows to the side. And for just a moment, we're just going to really take our time with breath here. And recognizing it with our eyes closed. Good. Now we open our eyes. We look. I'm windshield wiper towards the left. I'm going to switch and windshield wiper towards the right just to get that crankiness out of my knees and legs. You can take the windshield wiper big. You can take it small, however feels comfortable with you. Taking the laced fingers and this time behind the back. Sometimes if we look down at the ground and we stare at something, it helps us to focus more on our body. So try that. Breathe in, stare at something on the grass, lift up on the arms, and then exhale. Bring it back down. Drop the shoulders, feel that release for 2 seconds. And then inhale, lift up again. Reach up, feel that stretch. Ooh, that feels good, Charlene, doesn't it? Oh. And then exhale, drop it. Release it. We're letting go of that stress in the body, that anxiety that our mind creates. Now this time we're going to inhale and hold the arms up behind us, and the chin is going to come up towards the sky. YouTube, Facebook, look up, up, up. Breathe in, and then exhale. Breathe out. Drop the chin all the way to the chest. Drop the arms behind you. Keep the fingers laced. Round the shoulders a little bit. Feel that relief in the body. We're taking our time with breath here. Good. Unlace the fingers. Taking the left hand and bringing it across the body. We're using the right forearm to press against the left elbow, but keep that left arm as straight as possible, because when you press it into your body on the inhale, you're going to feel that, ooh, stretch, and it feels so good. Breathe in. And breathe out, relax. Good. 2 more times. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, relax. Breathe in. This time, hold it here. Twist your body all the way towards the right as much as possible. Twist, twist, twist. Breathe in. And then exhale. We're going to release that arm. We're going to come back to center. Oh, that feels good. Yes. Shake it out. Windshield wiper knees the other way. Right arm comes across the body. Left forearm presses against the elbow. Keep that hand, that arm, nice and straight as possible. We don't want to bend it like that. We want to keep it straight because you get a nice stretch right here in the outside of the forearms or deltoids. Breathe in, press. Fingers wide because it gets a nice stretch in your palms as well. Exhale, relax. Inhale, push. We're staring at that focal point, focusing on that, and concentrating on the body. Exhale, relax. Inhale. This time when we press our right forearm into the body, twist the body towards the left. And we're twisting it towards the left, looking behind us, inhaling, holding it for just 3 seconds. And exhaling, twisting back towards the center, dropping that arm down. Oh, that feels good. Yes. Woo-hoo-hoo. Straightening out the legs. Forward bends, I tend to forget sometimes. I'm doing back bends a lot and forward bend. Only child's pose. But straight-legged forward bends is really good because it can really help you stretch out that lower cranky back. So we're going to flex our toes towards our knee on the inhale and relax on the exhale and bend forward at the same time. So we want to reach the chest towards the toes. We're going to breathe in. Chin comes towards the toes and it's slightly lifting up on our head. And on the exhale, we're going to drop and round our shoulders. Exhale is almost like that wonderful reprieve. So breathe in. Toes are flexed. We're pressing our chest towards our toes. Nice big grin. Exhale. Relax. Take your time with your breath and see if you can extend it a little bit longer. So inhale. 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 Do that motion. Nice big grin. And then on the exhale, everything falls forward and you release and you drop your elbows and you feel the separation in your shoulder blades. Oh. And that head comes down all the way. Good. Taking the right hand, placing it on, no. Placing it on the knee, on your knee, right knee. And then slowly dropping the right ear to the right knee. You're going to feel a nice pull in your left hip lower back area. And what we're doing on the inhale is lifting that left ear up towards the sky. So we're giving a nice twist in the neck and in the body right here, the ribs. And on the exhale, we're falling forward a little bit more. And I'm exaggerating here just to show you. We're doing this one more time on the right. Breathe in. Left ear reaches up towards the sky. Oh, yeah. Breathe out. Drop that right ear. Drop it. Exhale. Exhale. And soften your body. You're releasing the legs. You're releasing the arms. You're letting go. Good. Now we're slowly going to come up. Inhale. And now twist the other way. So now we're going down towards the left side. Left ear to left knee. Left hand on top of left knee. Stretching that right ear up towards the sky when we breathe in. And then exhale, dropping it when we breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Breathing in one more time, reaching that right ear towards the sky. Breathe out. Drop that left ear to the left knee. Feel that stretch in the opposite hip. Now release everything. Let everything fall. The shoulders, the ears, the legs, the arms, the neck. That was nice. Ooh, good. Now we slowly come up. The feet are going to come into butterfly. Now the heels can come close to the groin, or we can press them away for a lesser sensation. Taking the hands and placing them on the knees, we're going to do neck circles first. We're going to bring the head back first. and feel that stretch in the hyoid and the sternocleidomastoid muscle. Say that fast 3 times. Inhale, reach that chin towards the sky. I know it's a deep stretch, but exhale, drop the shoulders, relax the knees. Good. 2 more times. Breathing in, reaching the chin, breathing out, letting it all out. In, in. Lift the chest a little bit more. Press the abdominal a little bit more. And then on the exhale, we relax it forward. We're dropping our head forward. We're dropping our body forward. We're dropping our elbows forward. So our head is coming down towards our feet. It doesn't matter if you come down 1 inch or 2 inch. It took me over a year to get all the way down here. Just feel the elbows and the arms and the legs relaxing. Good. Now here, we're going to do a flow. So we've got our head down. We're in butterfly pose. We have our hands on our feet. And we're going to flow, pressing the left ear into the left knee. And then slowly falling forward and over to the other side. And we're going to do this for 7 more times, total of 8. Because it feels so good in the hips and the ribs and the back. Take your time. Go at your own flow. You're doing your own yoga dance. You're flowing between right knee and left knee. And if you can, close your eyes to really tune into that feeling of release in the body. April, feel that anxiety roll off of you. And right now, give yourself a mental pat on the back. And as you give yourself that mental pat on the back, breathe in. Breathe out. Feeling proud of yourself. Two more times, flowing on each side. Good, and then we slowly come up. Taking our feet, bringing them into almost cross-legged because we're going to roll over onto tabletop. Now sometimes rabbit pose is a little bit cranky for some people, a little bit daunting on their brain. So if that's the case for you, then skip this pose altogether. Tuck the toes under. Basically, we're going to bring the crown of the head towards the yoga mat. It's going to touch the yoga mat, and we're going to press our hips forward till we feel the stretch in the base of our skull. Now that should feel like a good stretch. If it doesn't, then come off of it. And your hands are right down by your side on your yoga mat. This is a baby rabbit pose. If we want to take it to the next steps, we can lace the fingers behind our head, reach the arms up towards the shoulders, and press at the same time on the inhale, and come back off of the press on the exhale so the hips come back. This feels really good in the base of the skull to most. And if you don't have your hands above your head, you don't have to, because it takes you a while to get that stretch in your body. You're coming down with the arms on the exhale. In the inhale, you're pressing forward.
Now we're going to press forward here, arms up if they are. If they're on the mat, just hold the press forward. Breathe in deep. Breathe out, slowly come back off of the stretch. Bring the arms down if you have them up. Bring the hands down back to on the yoga mat by your ears. Slowly come back up into tabletop. And while we're here, we're going to rotate the hips towards the right and do a circle with our hips and knee action. And we're taking it slow because we want to feel that stretch in the opposite side of the hips. And we're going towards the left 2 more times. Ooh, I'm hearing some snap, crackle, pops in my knees. This is nice. Nice adjustment for the knees. Now we're going to meet back in tabletop and bend our hips towards the right and go opposite direction with the circles. Two more circles. And when we come back up to tabletop, we're going to do a strengthening pose. Bring those knees back. We're going to do baby plank pose. Baby plank is on the knees, feet are flat. We're pressing our hips towards the center. If that's too much of a back bend for you, then come back up with your hips, okay? Press the hips towards the center. Drop the chin into the chest. Your arms are holding you up. You're feeling that strength in your arms. We're breathing through this for 3 deep breaths. Make them slow. Breathe through the shakiness. We're building strength in the arms. Good. Now slowly come back. The hips come towards the knees. The hands walk in a little bit, coming to a child's pose with the knees closed in. The child's pose, the knees, the head can come down, the elbows come down. You can leave your derriere in the air, or if you can walk your butt towards those heels as much as possible, try that out. Try walking your arms forward a little bit more to get that extra stretch in the top part of your arms. And hold your body here for 3 deep breaths. And when we slowly come up, we're going to prepare ourselves for thread the needle. Taking the left hand first, we're raising it up towards the sky, feeling that reach in the body. Ooh, and that strength building as we reach. We're going to hold it up here for 1 breath. Inhale. And then slowly we're going to thread it underneath us, underneath the left side. And then slowly bring the left ear to the left to the yoga mat. Essentially, you want the triangle between your shoulder up high, and a nice stretch in your arm. Now, the right arm can come forward. The neck is feeling that dropping sensation, so that we're relaxing into the left arm. If this feels uncomfortable for you, which it does for somebody, some people can't do this pose, that's fine. Then come out of it and just rest in child's pose or another pose that's comfortable for you. If you can, take the right arm and place it on the back. Now relax that left side. Allow the shoulders to fall and soften. And you'll notice yourself hugging the mat a little bit more. Breathe into it. Feel that stretch in your shoulder.
which tells your body it's a little cranky and you need this. 2 more nice, slow, deep breaths. Good. Now, whether your hand is up or down, place the hand right next to the face and slowly lift your body up. And we're going to do the other side. So the right arm is going to come up towards the sky, up, up, up. Feel that twist in the hips. We're bringing it up as high as we can. We're breathing in one more time. And then slowly thread it underneath the left. Right ear comes to the yoga mat. We're starting off with the left arm forward, just to feel that stretch and adjust that right arm underneath you so you feel that stretch. When your buttocks comes down towards your heels a little bit, you feel a deeper stretch. When it's up in the air, you feel a lesser stretch. You decide how far you want to go. We're here for 3 deep breaths. And maybe you want to try out that arm behind the back again. Maybe you want to close your eyes to feel the intensity a little bit more. 2 more deep breaths. Good. Slowly come down with that left arm to push yourself up and back into tabletop. Coming up into down dog, one leg or both legs, spread the fingers wide, push the derriere up in the air, and push the body backwards. Now, for some of us, this is hard on the forearms and the wrists, but this is also a strength-building pose as well as a relaxing stretch. Breathe in. You're slightly rolling forward. Breathe out. You're pushing back. Just 2 more. Inhale. We're slightly rolling forward. Exhale. We're coming back. Inhale. Slightly rolling forward. Exhale. Push back on the palms of the heels of those hands. Feeling that deep stretch in the back of your legs. Straighten out your legs as much as possible. Hold it here on the exhale breath for 3 seconds. Ready? Hold. Good. We're walking our feet towards our hands. We're keeping those knees bent because this is what we're going to do. Put your hands underneath your feet as much as possible, and you don't necessarily have to. You can grab your toes or grab your ankles, okay? But when you put your hands underneath your feet, when you try to lift your body up, you get a really deep stretch in your arms. So that's what we're going to do. We're straightening out the legs. We're lifting up with our back. We're getting a deep stretch in our back and our arms. And then on the exhale, we're relaxing it down. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. Lift up those arms. Breathing in. Slowly breathe out. Oh, that was a nice stretch. Hello. Inhale. Stretch it up. Feel the round in your back. Feel that stretch. Challenge yourself. Hold it in a little bit longer. And then exhale. Let it go. Good job. Nice, Frank. Take your hands out from underneath your feet, and we're going to walk our hands up our legs because we're coming nice and slow because when we've been down there a while, our heads get wobbly a little bit. Stretching the arms up towards the sky. Connect the hands together above the head. Reach in, and we're going to come into a slight back bend here, focusing on pressing the hips forward, squeezing the glutes in. The chin comes slightly back with the arms, and then we exhale. We come back to center, so we straighten our body up. We're doing that 2 more times, total of 3. Inhale, nice big grin. Exhale, back, and standing up straight. Ooh, I felt a little crack in the back. That was nice. Inhale, stretch it back a little bit, Rose. Feel that nice opening in your chest. And then exhale. One hand to the heart, one hand to the solar plex, April. Relax your elbows to the side. And feel that relief of the shoulders falling and dropping. Good. Now we're going to do some nice windmills. Simultaneously, first we're going with the left, going back with the left. Big, nice stretch, twisting your body backwards and bringing the hand back to where it was in the center solar plex area. Now we're taking the right, reaching back and down, bringing it back over the heart. Inhale, up and back. Inhale, up and back. And when we go slow, it takes taking our time, we can really feel that wonderful stretch. Back with the left. And now the right. And now we have our hand on the heart, our hand on the solar plex. We're relaxing the elbows once again to the side. We're dropping our shoulders, dropping our chin into our chest. Feeling that relief in the base of the skull and the back of the neck. Focus on that. Inhale. And then exhale. Almost sigh it out. Good. 2 more sighs. Breathing in. Breathing out. The sigh is like a tuning fork in our body. It vibrates through our body and lets our body and mind know to just release. One more big inhale and out sigh. Ooh, that felt good. Relax the knees. Drop the shoulders. Feel the elbows hug the side. And then come over the head, opening eyes. So now we are going to teach you, YouTube, Facebook, how to do a Thai yoga stretch on somebody. And we're going to do a simple one here. So I have the pillows on the yoga mat. We're going to each of us come in. The pillows are in between the hips. What this does is it supports the lower back. If you get down here, April, and your back is still cranky, then we're going to put another pillow so your back is not cranky. Okay? And what I'm going to do is you're going to cross your forearms on top of each other. You're going to bend your head to the side so you're resting on that nice fleshy part of your forearm so you don't dig your bone into your face. And you're just going to rest here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch your legs. I'm going to massage them a little bit, and I'm coming up your back. And then I'm going to come to your top part of your shoulder area and come down again towards your hips to give you a nice stretch there. And then I'm going to have you get into a child's pose after that. We're going to come to your person's legs, and we're going to stretch them back. But you're going to come into like a down dog, and you're going to hold on to their legs. They're heavy enough to where you won't fall down, and you're going to get a nice stretch in your body as you're stretching their legs. Then drop one leg, take one leg, and stretch it towards the opposite leg to get that nice stretch in their hips, and then relax it down. Lift up the opposite leg and stretch it towards the other leg to get a nice stretch in their hips as well. And we're going to give their feet a little bit squeeze and massage. You got a little tickle there, right, Frank? So this feels good on the bottom of the feet with your thumbs. And then you're going to squeeze and press the calves and go up the body. I skip the knees because we don't want to put any pressure on the knees, just above the knees. And up into the outside hip area. And then we're pressing down because this feels really good on the hamstrings, because our hamstrings get really tight. And then their hips are right here. Right on the sacrum is a triangle bone. It feels really good when you press on that triangle bone, but it also feels good when you come off that bone and press your palms of your hands into their glutes, just above that bone. Do a circular motion and pressing at the same time. And then I'm walking my hands up the spine and I'm using my body weight to come forward a little bit. And depending on the body, like if I have a smaller body, like I'm going to work on Rose, she's a smaller body, I'm not going to put as much pressure on her because I don't want to hurt her. Take one hand, place it on the right shoulder and the other hand on the left hip. You're going to come into a squat and use your weight to press and open their back. This feels really good in the body. And then use that sweepy motion. This kind of feels good when someone pats the back and rubs the back. Then you're going to do the opposite side. Then I'm going to come around to the other side and press on the lower back area. I'm going to use a rolling sensation on the hips going towards my right and then towards my left. And I'm bringing my weight a little bit into it. And then I'm going to walk my hands up the spine again. I'm coming into a down dog, pressing in between the shoulders because the rhomboid muscle right on either side of the spine really hurts. So when you press with your palms in between the shoulders, the top part where the clavicle is, it feels really good. So keep pressing like you're needing. If you have a cat, you'll notice the cat presses, squeezes and presses and makes those biscuits. That's what you're going to do to the body. And then you're going to squeeze the arms and press them at the same time, all the way down. And do a little rub on the head because that feels really good. Use some fingers and nails. And then I say a little blessing. And that's your portion of Hatha Yoga. And then we'll do the meditation at the end. I like putting the feet on top of the pillow because it makes the back go flatter into the surface. And you're going to lift your chin up into your chest so it stretches the base of your skull and makes it nice and flat, as much as flat against the yoga mat. Oh, we have a lot of time for meditation. We're going to do a little bit longer. With the eye pillow going on top of the eyes, it gives us that sense of relaxation. Kind of shuts out the mind stuff as well. That's the intention of the eye pillows. With one hand on the heart, one hand on the solar plex once again. And Frank, relax those elbows onto the yoga mat. So you're just holding your hands to the side of your body. Bring the fingers together on your body, April, and then just relax the hands. There you go. And then Rose, just feel those shoulders dropping. Feel the tension in your legs releasing, the ankles and the feet. Breathe in, you too, Facebook. Reach your chest towards the sky, Shirley. Feel the stretch in your sternum. And then when you slowly exhale, you're feeling your spine. Hug the earth. Release it and let go. Now I'm going to share with you a healing meditation that takes the mind chatter and it turns around into you feeling better about yourself. Instead of putting yourself down all the time, which I do that too. I go into my meditations and I remind myself that I am healthy, I am strong, I am loved. And if Sometimes we don't want to believe it at first. We say the words to ourselves over and over again so we do believe it. And we start taking action in our lives as a result of it. So if you want to become more healthy, you start eating more healthy. You're drinking more water, walking more and exercising in the beautiful weather that we're having. Taking advantage of that, especially now, since it's so beautiful out. So let's visualize with our body relaxed right now. Let's visualize us walking along in the forest. And we're going through the woods, except the woods are right next, this trail is right next to a beautiful lake. And the forest is dense, and although it's a warm day, there's a cool breeze. And all of a sudden you notice when you're looking down at the ground that you're not wearing any shoes. And that's odd because you always wear shoes when you're walking in a trail, right? In case not to hurt your feet. But for some reason, you have faith that you're not going to step on a sharp rock and that you're going to be safe. So when you're walking on the pine needles, on the leaves that are cushioning your feet against the hard ground, you feel almost at peace inside the body. And in this state of peace, you're recognizing things that you've never recognized before when you're walking on a trail. You notice the birds singing in the trees. You feel the breeze against your body, and you want to stop right here because here's a moment where the sunbeams are bleeding through the tree leaves, and you have a nice warm spot to just hold your head up high, close your eyes, lift your face up towards the sky, and breathe in that wonderful, clean, crisp air. And when you breathe out, it's like you're absorbing that peace, that crispness into your body. And it feels so good. You open your eyes, you continue to walk. And you start to spread your toes as you notice it grabbing the earth with each step that you take. So you're stretching and massaging your feet on the earth. And now you notice the beautiful purple-like flowers that look like an orchid, only they're tiny, about the size of your thumb. And they're popping out in the middle of this pine needle underneath the tree, and you're going, wow, that's weird. But it's beautiful at the same time because it kind of surrounds the base of the tree. And there's about 4 or 5 plants around there. Just a light purple you can barely recognize, but is unique because you found it. Almost like you're doing a jigsaw puzzle and you find that right piece to fit into place. of your body lying on the mat. And you feel the shoulders relaxing, softening, the knees, the feet. You breathe in, and then this breath in, you're aware of how good you feel right now. You continue to walk in your visualization around the edge of the island that you're on, in the middle of a lake. And you come to the bridge that you crossed when you came over, and it's a covered bridge. And covered bridges are kind of cool. This one has a crisscross pattern, kind of like a lattice, only larger. So when you walk across it and you look out towards the lake, it's almost like the triangle, the diamond-shaped frame is framing the lake. So you take out your phone and you take a picture because you want to capture this moment. You want to capture this feeling. And you continue to walk across the bridge. And now you're walking up a steep hill on the trail. And as you get closer and closer to the top, it's almost like the trees opened up and there's a small patch of grass on the top of the hill, basking in the sun. The grass looks soft and warm and inviting. You notice the pine smells, the earth smells, the water smells, and the fresh breeze. And this patch of grass is so inviting, you decide to lie down and rest a little bit, just to close your eyes. But then you drift off, and you're dreaming of flying like a bird in the sky. And your arms are now wings spread wide, and you're flying up and down through the thermals of the winds. And when you inhale in your bird's body, you feel free. You feel elated. You feel high. And when you exhale, you absorb that into your body, into your mind. You have a bird's eye view of the landscape, and you're looking at this beautiful forest with the lake and the cabin in the middle. And someone must be home because there's a fire and there's smoke coming out of the chimney. But all you're feeling right now is free. ground your bird body and your flight back to where you came, to find that small patch of grass. And when you start to ascend down to earth, you have the understanding that you can come back to this place in your mind at any time to feel this relief, to feel this feeling of elation, of relaxation. And when you land in your human body. Your arms reach up towards the sky. You give yourself a nice big stretch. So we're going to take our arms physically in your body now. Stretch them up towards above our head. Reach, reach, reach up ahead. And then rest them on the mat. Feel that extra stretch. Ooh, wow. That was cranky, but good. And when we slowly bring our knees together, we're going to roll over onto the side. Breathe in and come up into a seated position. It's going to be really bright out. Oh, yeah. I don't want to come out of that. I want to stay here. Once again, we're going to lace our fingers, stretching them up towards the sky. Close the eyes for just a moment. Breathe in again. Feel that stretch in the back. Feel that stretch in the neck. Reach the chest forward a little bit. Take another inhale. And then slowly exhale, hands to heart. Now drop the shoulders. Drop the chin into the chest. Feel that stretch on back of your neck. Feel your knees relaxing. The light in me honors and loves the light in you. Namaste. Oh, what a great way to start out the day.